Secretary of Defense Charles E. Wilson, accompanied by Mrs. Wilson, arrives in Korea. General Maxwell Taylor, Far East Forces Commander, and Ambassador Briggs greet the Secretary, who is beginning a 3-week tour of the trouble spots in Asia, where the foreign policy of the U.S. and of the free world is confronted with the worst crisis since World War II, a crisis that threatens the unity of the Western nations. Mothers in Paris dress 6-year-olds and blow 6-year-old noses the way mothers do everywhere. But maternal attention ceases when 6-year-old Daniel Lescovac sets off on his midget motorcycle. Danny may still be a baby in mother's eyes, but on 2 wheels, he's a man amongst men, a dashing cavalier with nerves of steel. Danny can hit up to 37 miles per hour on the tiny 2-wheeler his older brother George built. All Paris is talking about the exploits of the dashing Daniel, a big wheel with the ladies at the advanced age of 6. Admiration is sweet from Dolly or from Lolly. Mais oui, tout sweet. John Day, in the heart of the Oregon ranching country, holds its annual Junior Rodeo. Thrills and spills for boys and girls ranging in age from 9 to 18. Jolts and jounces for Jane the cowgirl as she hangs on for dear life and steers herself right into a nice prize. Kids from ranches far and near are here. Some of them glued on, it would seem, but enough of them come unstuck so you know the steers aren't exactly asleep. Let a man show 'em how it's done. The gals will never fall for that line, fellas. Try it. Nope. The wildest rides are dished out by the broncos. Some of them wild range horses rounded up for this rodeo. Some, they all look wild from where I sit, or where he sits. At Groton, Connecticut, a new naval era dawns with the launching of the Nautilus, one of the largest submarines ever built, and the first atomic-powered craft in history. It may well initiate a revolution in naval warfare. Some 20,000 are on hand, foremost among them, Mrs. Dwight D. Eisenhower, who will christen the historic vessel. In the yards below, Commander Eugene P. Wilkinson, skipper of the Atom Sub, oversees the actual launching, just seconds away. The historic moment is at hand. The launching cradle is released, and as the Nautilus slides down the ways, Mrs. Eisenhower christens it with a valiant blow. With its pioneer model atomic power plant, the Nautilus has an underwater speed higher than most surface ships, an underwater range limited only by its cruise endurance. At once a formidable fighting ship and a forerunner of commercial atomic power, the Nautilus heralds a new era of the atomic age.